Well, hello beautiful people, welcome to my channel. My name is Teresa and I am the host of this magical mystery tour today. We are going to do, due to a request, Huda Rose Quartz eyeshadow tutorial. But first up, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, ring the notification bell to be alerted to any new uploads, and if you like this, please give it a big thumbs up. Now I've got my glasses on at the moment because I want to be able to read some information from it. This is a beautiful palette, let's be honest. Look at that. Stunning shades. Huda Beauty, her 18 pan palettes are made in Italy, which we know are where the best formulas are from. So we have 18 tints, 18 rosy tints and earthy shades in 5 superable, wearable, precious textures. The mesmerizing eyeshadow palette embraces the energy of rose quartz with 8 velvety, soft pigmented mattes, 3 high shine buttery metallics, 3 pearly soft shine metallics, 3 quartz inspired multi shimmer marble creams, and 1 crushed stone pearly gloss hybrid. They blend beautifully on the skin. This crushed stone, I mean, mine's starting to dry out. I don't use it. We won't talk about that one. So let's get down to it. I can take my glasses off now. I have prepared my face. Obviously, I will list everything that I've used on it in the description box, but let's get into it. So going in with a large fluffy blender brush, and we will start off with the shade, let's see, let's go in with Serenity, which is a soft rosy pink. Tapping it off, looking straight ahead into your mirror, into the crease. This is our transition shade. Again, don't forget to hold your brush down towards the end. Teacup hold, you should know by now. And looking straight ahead and moving your brush around at various angles to get it into the position you want. We're looking to go from the crease and up at this stage. I'm only going to do one eye first and then I'll do the other eye off camera. So just blending that out. This is, as I said, a large fluffy blender crease brush. Really happy with where that is there. Going in with a slightly smaller brush. Excuse the fact that my brushes look like they're dirty. There is nothing on them. I have cleaned them off. They are due for a wash today. Going in now with the shade Precious. This is a narrower, more defined crease brush, and going straight in to deepen up that area. Tapping back in and then just angling down so that you've got more control. I always forget how beautiful this is until I pull it out. It's a stunning palette, and in fact might be my favorite Huda eyeshadow palette. I love the soft romantic looks that this can give. And this is a really easy eyeshadow to do. Now, using this same brush and going in with the shade Mantra, just to deepen up the outer edges. Tap off and just stamp that in there. Now, the importance of stamping off your shadow is to ensure you don't get any fallout. You don't need to dig in hard to these eyeshadows, but tap it off and it will ensure that your blend is easier and that you don't get a heap of fallout underneath. And this is why I can generally do my eyeshadow after I've done my base. So really happy with where that's at. And as you can see, it's super quick. I'm cleaning off my brush now. And as I have said before in other videos, if you've watched them, we go in and we layer upon layer. So it is not as simple as just you're done there, 3 shades. We're working our way back now. So going back into Precious. And just dusting over the edge there. just to help with the blend and make it look more airbrushed. Back in with our first brush now on the shade Serenity. You know what's good about this palette? Well, you know how blind I am. I can read the colours. That doesn't happen very often. So thank you, Huda, for putting them large enough, and it's not particularly large, but in caps and in a font that is easy to read, because I need all the help I can get. Okay, now just going in with the shade Cherished, which is this really soft baby pink, and we're going in with a flat brush now and just going underneath the brows there, just to soften that up, and just bring that down here a bit. Now you could go in with a matte now, and you can in fact use Cherished all across the lid now, and you'd have a really beautiful soft matte look. We're not going to do that. We know I love a little bit of shim shim. So I'm just working out what I want to go in with. So going in with Cosmic Love, this is a pearlized, like it's a marbled effect. Going in with my finger, look at that. Now you can use a flat brush if your fingernails are too long, mine are not, and just stamping that over the lid. As you can see, bit of fallout. Don't worry too much about that, we'll fix that up after. I'm going in very carefully with my brush now, stamping that on the lid, and that's what happens because I just stamped it and pulled it off, where stamp it and pat sort of across, and you shouldn't have that issue. Right across the lid, and then just going in, what brush will I use? This is a dense brush. I'm going into the shade Empowered, which is the deep purple, just stamping that straight in, and just on the outer corner there, just stamping it slightly just to help with that blend. Now let's really amp this up and go in with Moon Magic. This shade is insane. Again, it's another crumbly-ish one, so be very careful. Just going over all of that. Back in again. This gives you really beautiful mermaid vibes. Look at it. Now, let's go in with a fine little bullet brush and into the shade Self Love. Just working my brush into that. And in the inner corner there. And just blending that over that. Clean off your brush in between because I've gone in between the two shades. And just follow that curve. Now I've still got a bit of fallout down here. I've just got my fluffy powder brush. And just, it's a twist and a flick, because we're trying to stop it from rubbing into the skin. So twist, twist and a flick. Now underneath the eyes, we're going in with the M.A.C Zoom Liner in Lilac into the waterline. Just to give it a pop of something different as opposed to a nude or a darker shade. Now underneath the eye, going in with this darker shade Mantra onto a liner brush. And we'll just stamp that. And I literally mean stamp along the lash line. Now what we're going to do is go in with that flatter brush that we used, and we will go in with the shade, I'm going to tap between Precious and Serenity. I'm going to use that to blend out at an angle so you can essentially buff it, and it will smoke out that darker colour. and blend it and give it a nice sort of air blown look down the bottom. Tap again once more, and it takes away the harshness of the line. Just tap around the outer edge there. Now back into Self-Love on that inner corner, just to marry up. Now bear with me, I'm going to hop off camera now and go in and do the other eye and put some mascara on, and I'll be right back. As you can see, this has been really quick. Okay, so I have finished my look now. So what do you think? It's really pretty, really simple to do. As you saw, we did that pretty quickly. I will list, as I said, everything that I've used down in the description box. I love this palette. I keep forgetting how beautiful it is, as I said earlier on. If you're on the fence, if you have not tried a Huda palette, if these colours are your jam, then I can't recommend it highly enough. She's lovely. So it's, I mean, it can be a sort of a bit limiting, I guess, in the colour story that you have. They all are going to be pretty soft and romantic sort of looks. We've got some that are a bit more cool toned. We've got quite a few warm tone ones in there, so there is that variety in there. Again, let's look. It's beautiful. It's really, really beautiful. So that is it, my friends. Don't forget to tell your mum, tell your sister, tell your friends, come along and join this channel. My name is Teresa and I have been your cruise director today. Don't forget, give it a big thumbs up. Until next time, bye.